Hey, OGL 343. You know, sometimes I think I'm sitting here trying to prepare and I go, just push the damn button. Push the button, man. And then it'll come to me, right? So, anyways, here we are. It's shout out to my Starbucks people. Um, Monday, October 25th, um, about 125. Let's see what we got here. I really wish I could be I don't know. So yeah, I'm sitting outside on the balcony. They're paving the parking lot here. It's just a really weird day. Anyhow, let's talk, shall we? Um, plus minus grading. I don't never used plus minus grading. But now I notice when I took over these two classes in OGL that they are, in fact, plus set up as plus minus grading. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a lot of A pluses here. And do you want to keep A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, C plus, C minus? If you don't mind, when you send your Easter egg, you give me a vote up or down on plus minus. I'm leaning towards keeping it. Why not? Why not? It's no big deal. I just have more different grades to put in at the end of the day. No big deal. Okay, let's talk now. If you didn't do well on the quiz, let me look at the grades here, by the way. We had a quiz out of 25. That was brutal, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like it looks good. Looks good. Overwhelming. Got between 22 and maybe 22. And did anybody get 25? Um, wow. Shout out to Nicole and Kennedy for 25s. Hey, I can say that. I couldn't even get 25 on that quiz. Don't worry about it. Here's my dealio here on this stuff. Wait, did he just say dealio? Yeah, he did. Okay. If you don't do well on a quiz, if you don't, you're watching the videos, so you're going to do fine on those. If you don't do well on something, if you're late on something, if you're, you know, this course has got so many points, you're not going to know what to do with all your points. Remember, this class has a base of 1,000 points, just confirming here. Base of 1,000 plus 80 bonus points for teamwork, 20 in module 6. Oh, I gave you 20 more in module 3. It used to be just 20. I made it 40. And 20 in module 2. So 20 in module 2, 40 in module 3, and 20 in module 6. You got a possible 80 points extra right there. That means, you know what that means? Let me tell you what that means. 900 divided by 1,080 equals, if you participate in everything, you'll need an 83.3 to get an A in this class. I'm almost embarrassed to say that. Don't turn me in. But if you did everything, all the work, and turned it in, you only need 83.3% of all the work to get an A. That means you got a lot of room to work with here, okay? Don't panic. You could blow off an assignment. I'm not judging you. That's up to you and your life and what's going on. I didn't graduate until I was 55 and 3/4 or whatever, or 11/12. You do what you got to do, okay? In fact, adding to that, let me tell you that I am going to include in your announcement, I'm going to do a what I call this? God, I did my last, and I don't know, it worked really well. Where am I? Where did I go? Where did I go? Oh, I'm over here. Um, I'm going to send you local ASU graduate campaigns for refugees and more education. Oh, we don't want to see him. That's me. See what I mean? I'm going to send you this link. Oh, it's just so bad the way I can't even do the camera like that. What I did with my undergrad degree, well, I guess I wasn't doing it then. It was before that, but it just cracks me up when he writes, Awatuki resident Michael Fair subscribes to the philosophy that his life is like a pair of shoes to be worn out in service. I never said that or hinted that, okay? It's a good opening line that he must have been saving for somebody, but and I was the one that used it. So, but anyways, that's I just found that because I wanted to show it off to someone. All right, let's get to it on terms of. So again, yeah, there's a lot of points to get. I have percentage showing now in terms of your final grade. I usually leave a percentage till later. I'll change it to total points, get a better idea where you're headed. All right. Your module one, right now, I have got so many windows open. 343, that's you. Okay. What is this? I'm closing this. 350, 343. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to be grading your module one essays worth 50 points. It looks like almost everybody got them in. That's cool. That's cool. And we'll see how it goes. I have no idea, but I'll probably do those later today. It's such a beautiful day. I'll sit out here and do those. So let's get back to what do we got for 343. So many windows. Module 2. Let's look at the notes. Oh yeah, when you get a discussion board or an essay or a paper, what have you, essays, I guess they're called here. Note which prompt you're addressing. Which prompt? Prompt 1, prompt 2. You do if you have to choose one. Let me know. Make sure I know which one it is. I don't assume. I don't want to read through it to try to figure out which prompt it was. Okay, just tell me which prompt. All right. Try to keep yourself out of the papers unless and only where we ask you. I ask you. We, like the people behind me. I ask you to address your own experiences and stuff, which I'm sure is in there. But otherwise, try to keep it academic, keep yourself out of it as much as possible. It's a challenge, but it's very easy just to put yourself in there as, now I'm going to talk about this. No, just talk about it. Just write about it. Now I'm going to write about how, no, you don't have to preclude, any prelude to it. Just write about it, right? Okay. Read the feedback. Even if you got 100% score, read your feedback because I like to give everybody feedback, usually feedback even if it's 100%, okay? Because I may have let some things slide that I'd like you to improve on next time, but I still gave you 100%. Okay. Let's keep rolling here. Okay, this is the Teams course. Okay, the Teams course. I found that out, I told you, I think, at a meeting before we started. And I was like, oh, crud, I better put all that team stuff back in because I did take it all out. There was nothing left. No, there was, so I put it all back in. I don't want to get busted. All right. So yes, this is our thing, right? Making the team. And I've been reading it. It's good stuff. As you can see, I've been reading and highlighting. I'm not just sitting around here watching the new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm, am I? No, not at all. So there's the interdisciplinary nature of the course. What is IDS? Interdisciplinary studies. So looking at, where's my page? Where's the page? Is it in Word? Open everybody. There we go. Okay. So they go BIS 343. This is an old doc. Obviously, you're OGL 343. You're not BIS, you're not IDS, you're OGL. There still is interdisciplinary aspects of this course. Very, very clear interdisciplinary aspects. This document written by Dr. Dave Thomas, colleague, great guy, 14 pages worth. There's a lot of pictures and stuff, so it's not really that bad. It really explains, give you a quick look at what interdisciplinary is. I teach interdisciplinary studies. My bachelor's and my master's are in interdisciplinary studies. So this is a great little tool to understand about what interdisciplinarity is, because especially, the interdisciplinary students, they're themselves are interdisciplinarians. They learn techniques and concepts and ways to integrate disciplines, and in their case, integrate their concentrations. For me, it was African American studies and human rights. Learn how to integrate. Those are fairly easy to integrate. Geology and music might not be, right? And there's certain cases where it's pointless to do so, but they learn how to integrate. Okay, and how to be interdisciplinarians and how to guide through that process. Whereas you, who have an organizational leadership major, it's good to have an understanding of interdisciplinarity, because if you are out there with a team, solving, identifying what kind of experts you have on your team, who do you have on your team? Are they, what is their disciplinary expertise, or even just their role, and how can we integrate that stuff? So take a look at this. It's pretty important to see that. So Easter egg number one, I just want to tell you that interdisciplinary equals integration. They're not exactly the same thing. Integration is more of the process. Interdisciplinary is the thing, okay? But interdisciplinary equals integration. It's the easiest way, the simplest way to conceptualize what interdisciplinary means. It's integration. Because multidisciplinary would be like, if you're taking OGL with a minor in philosophy, then you're doing multiple disciplines, okay? Or if you're history and biology, you're taking double major, you're multidisciplinary. You're not integrating. See the difference? Okay. All right. So the module 2 readings total about 86 pages. We're really making you work here, aren't we? There's chapter 2 is about 25 pages. Talks about Obamacare and the teams that they put together and why it sucked. And Procter and Gamble Heroic Failure Award and Dare to Try Award. Those were interesting things I saw there, which you should be conscious of. It's okay to fail. It's okay to try. I mean, like I said, I've had 45 jobs. I was successful in many of them. I left every single one of them on my own except 2. No, except 1. Okay, so, and I want to talk about that one. Chapter 10, only 8 pages, 261 and 269. Actually, it's 9 pages. Talking about team boundaries and X teams and integrating. Now, there was a question in the quiz about, where the answer was X. The answer was just X, and it was a correct answer. I don't know what that means. I deleted it. Okay, that's why the last questions were 2 points. I don't know what the hell X teams was. I didn't read it yet. I read it now though. So too bad, it's gone. The word integrating is used often. You know, so you're going to be, there's integration is a great concept. Integration between teams, things like that is very important concepts. Key concepts associated with integration and interdisciplinary activities. That's about 15 pages with the question and the quiz. The interdisciplinary needs of organization. That's one that I have for my interdisciplinary classes. Side note, I yawned twice in the last video. Nothing yet here. It's 12 pages. You know, skim it, work it. You guys are part of organizations, and the interdisciplinary needs of organizations is important. This isn't that new, but it's pertinent. In terms of videos, the Boeing videos, you know, talking about teamwork, less than 10 minutes, okay? Consider the linear aspect that they talk about, linear teams. It's interdisciplinary. How? Well, you'll see. The details made the product more useful, they found, in certain ways. Those are things I just took notes on. The audio visual, it's about 22 minutes. Use the slides, in my opinion. Okay, save them if you have to. It's good to have them there. Some people work better with the audio visual. Some people work better with seeing and writing, whatever. Slides are good to keep, and I'll be honest with you, when it comes to the quiz, you can refer to them quicker, okay? It's open book. All right, a lot of the stuff can be useful to you, okay? It's up to you to decide if it resonates, but it's hard to predict what you will need down the road. That's why I would save everything, you know? So keep an open mind. Now, the quiz is 15 points, 30 minutes, 14 questions. The aforementioned one that I had canceled that said X as the answer. I wish I'd have known that, but so 14 questions, 15 points, 30 minutes, due on the 29th, which is what, Friday? Your Halloween plans are just shot, right? The discussion board, I changed it. I jacked it up. I'm giving you 35 plus 5 points, not 30 plus 5. I'm giving you 35 plus 5. There's 2 choices. Choose one, but be clear which prompt you choose. The one response is worth 5 points. Okay? Now, Easter egg number 2 is be accountable. Be accountable. All right, that means, you know, and I hate telling people what to do because I'm not really telling you to do, but I'm just saying that what goes over well is being accountable. You know, this is a time of the semester session where I start getting a lot of emails about I couldn't do this, this slipped my mind, I had the wrong date, I got this, I got that. And, you know, can I turn it in tomorrow? Well, yeah, if it's due, there's a late policy. That's what we have it, right? But remember I said, don't wait till the last day for everything to do it. If you do, you take the risk. And then it's going to be late and you get the 10% off, 20% off, 30% off. Just be accountable. It's fine. You don't have to apologize, okay? I'm not offended. Just do what you got to do. Look, if your car breaks down and you're some guy that likes to work on his cars a lot and it breaks down and you got to spend Saturday rebuilding a carburetor, then you know what? Make that choice. Go for it. I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. You're adults. But just be accountable. That's Easter egg. All right. Sure, you can email me reasons of this and that. And, like yesterday we had the cyclone bomb in the Northwest. And so I have had some power outages to deal with people and stuff like that. But you got to just give me the details, okay? Okay, for the docs that are posted, you usually see PDF or Word, okay? But submit all your papers in Word. Submit them all in Word. I think that's all I take. Discussion boards are a text that you write there. If you want to try to copy and paste, go ahead. Make sure, though, that you don't just give me one big blob of words. I need a break. I need like paragraphs. They don't have to be indents because there's too much of a pain in that type of format. So just skip a line where you want to do a paragraph, okay? Then we got the 30 points for the team project discussion board. That's fun, huh? Start getting off on that team business, and that should be fun. 20 points extra credit module 2 is a team project, team camaraderie bonus number 1 assignment, plus up to 5 each more. That's what I said. There's 5 each. So you'll see what that says. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any glitches, okay, for the team stuff. I'm going to try to keep an eye on it. I'm like this, crossing my fingers, okay, that it all works out. Don't panic if one of your team members doesn't participate. It's life in the big city, right? Or wherever you are in the rural area. October 31st, that's Sunday, 50-point module 2 essay is due. I'm going to look here, like I said, so far this course, 1,080 points. You can decide. There's a lot to, make a decision about what you want to do here, okay? Do it all. That's great. I want you to do it all, okay? If you do it all, let me put it this way. In my class, you'll never fall short of a grade level within 10 points. So if you have 890 and you do 900 for A, you'll get the A. As long as you've done all the main work, okay? If you've skipped assignments, like 100 points worth of assignments, you got an 890, I'm not giving you those 10 points because you should have kept track of that enough and got your 900. So I think that's fair, right? If it's not, I guess you're cussing at me right now. So let's see, did I read everything? Did I get through everything? 18 minutes. Yeah, last class of 28. You got it made. All right. Let me know if you got any questions, comments, concerns. I'm going to be grading, like I said, grading your essays later today. I did a couple of them. They were good, real good. Just always try to get better in writing. Always try to, step it up a little bit, improve. There's a writing center, ASU Writing Center. I've talked about it. In fact, I should have put it in the announcement. Let me see. Do I have it? Fall B. What is this? ASU Online Support. Could have sworn I had it. Where did I put it? I'll try to find that here it is, Writing Center. ASU Writing Center. I will click on the link. What do we got here? Academic assistance programs. They call it tutoring, but it's the Writing Center. I mean, they can help you out. They can hook you up because you will have to format. Remember formatting. I'm going to put this link in the announcement, okay? And then Easter egg number 3. Formatting and organization count. I think I used that before. I'm using it again. Formatting and organization count. Okay. So far, everybody seems to be doing a great job. Again, feel free to send me questions, comments, concerns. Send me articles you might see that resonate. Anything. I appreciate it. All right. You guys have a good day, a good week, good month, good year. See you later. All right. Forks up. Peace.